Die Harter, starring Kevin Hart, should have tried harder. Let's dive into this cinematic masterpiece that is Die Hart 2, Die Harter, starring none other than the comedic legend himself, Kevin Hart. The plot, if you can call it that, revolves around Kevin Hart discovering the groundbreaking revelation that he needs other people to succeed. Shocking, I know. Apparently, doing everything solo isn't the golden ticket to success. Who would have thought? Billed as an action comedy, this film offers action sequences that are, shall we say, lukewarm at best. And the comedy, well, let's just say I've had more laughs at a band concert. Kevin Hart's attempt at solo comedy is, unsurprisingly, about as effective as a screen door in a submarine. Hart has always shined as a comic relief sidekick, but give him the spotlight alone and it's like watching a stand-up routine in an empty room. Awkward and cringeworthy. With a stellar rating of 2.5 out of 5 on Amazon, it's safe to say that the audience agrees. The movie's existence can only be justified by Kevin Hart's apparent need to create a feature-length tribute to himself. So if you're in the mood for a vanity project disguised as a film, Die Hart 2, Die Harter is the one for you. The movie starts off with Kevin Hart playing himself at a restaurant, chatting with a woman about funding for a new action film he wants to produce. Riveting stuff, right? Then suddenly, men with guns burst into the restaurant, demanding money from everyone. One of the bad guys says something to Kevin Hart, and then, in a display of heroics that would make even the most jaded action star roll their eyes, like Steven Seagal, Kevin proceeds to whoop all the bad guys and defuse the situation.
Nice to thank you, motherfucker.
Plot twist, it was a stunt all along to aid him in his movie proposal for funding. Because obviously, fake hostage situations are the best way to secure investment. The producer lady shockingly says no. Apparently, the whole escapade was crazy and she will not be funding his movie. Go figure. Kevin, ever the professional, gets mad and fires an annoying white dude and then gets a call from a drag queen who's interested in funding his movie. Because why not? Kevin goes to this new investor who says, sure, I'll fund your movie. No questions asked, no background checks, totally plausible. Kevin's movie is supposed to be a live action style action film that puts real people in tremendous danger because nothing screams blockbuster like actual peril. So naturally, Kevin gets legitimately kidnapped and thinks he's just filming his movie. Yep, that's right. He actually believes this. The movie then drags on with terrible dialogue scenes that feel like the comedy parts were improvised, which is probably why nothing was funny. Because let's be honest, Kevin Hart is really not that funny. Then there's action scenes, followed by more terrible dialogue. Rinse and repeat. Oh yeah, John Cena makes an appearance too. He plays a weirdo, crazy type person who shows his balls like Miss Man from the original Scary Movie. Not sure why that part was included, but maybe they're trying to do some kind of comedic homage to Scary Movie. For reasons unknown, the movie continues, and we discover that Kevin Hart's stuntman, who was fired earlier, is behind all of this. The stuntman, played by Kevin Hart, because why cast somebody else, looks just like Kevin, except he has bad teeth. How innovative. Kevin fights him or something. Learns his lesson about needing help and whatever. I watched this movie twice and still can't remember what happened at the end. It's that forgettable. The actors in this movie are all great as actors, but they were also equally terrible in this movie. Kevin Hart plays himself and his stuntman, and he was horrendous. Nathalie Emanuel, the computer hacker from Fast and the Furious, played Jordan King, and she was awful. John Cena showed his balls, literally, and was not good. Everyone seemed like they were phoning it in way from the moon. Some scenes were shot very well, considering all they did most of the time was walk in, look around, and then talk. I did not like the plot. The storyline was cliched and executed poorly, and the comedy was abysmal. I can't remember which scene it was because so many were like this, but Kevin Hart kept talking so much that it felt like myself and the cast dozed off. The lesson I learned from this story is to never cast Kevin Hart in a leading role. He's tolerable in small doses, like when he's paired up with another lead or is a supporting character. People most likely will grasp the lesson and theme of the story, which is teamwork makes the dream work. Groundbreaking, I know. Other than that, the action was weak.
Alright, you rich asshole! Nice to thank you, motherfucker.
The acting was bad.
I don't really have any dick in my script. I can add some dick.
And the comedy was, well, it was Kevin Hart, so you already know.
I can add some dick.
The group of people that would enjoy this movie are Kevin Hart fans. That's it. I would not recommend this movie to anyone seeking an action-packed film or anyone looking for something funny. The MPAA has rated this movie R, which is probably due to its violent action scenes, terrible comedy, and John Cena's balls. My final thoughts on this film are that no one wanted this, not even the people who were in it. Considering that it's being released on Amazon Prime, it will likely have moderate success, especially during this time of year when a lot of people are at home relaxing for summer break. The movie is bad. So who is responsible for Die Hard 2, Die Harter? Here are the producers, and as we can see, the director and Kevin Hart's names are both on it. Bingo. That's who's responsible. The director's name is Eric Appel, and he's known for the first Die Hard movie and this stuff. It was written by Tripper Clancy and Derek Kolstad. Clancy is known for the great movie Hot Dog. Truly an all-star team. I will give this movie a rating of 2 out of 10. Thank you.